welcome back. What is going on? Alright, you guys, so as you see from the title, today is BoxyCharm day. I totally got my BoxyCharm early. I got it last night and I wanted to quickly film with it, try out the products, and give you I guess my review, because I know I'm going to give you like a further review, because some of the products in this box, you guys, I was so excited and like literally jumping through the roof to get it, and now not so much. So I have a little bit of tea for you guys today. But if this is your first time here, my name is Liza. Thank you so much for joining me. Please hit the subscribe button and join my family, and go ahead and hit the like button. Before I actually get into the nitty gritty with this month's box, you guys, I just want to give you some information, because BoxyCharm has changed. So BoxyCharm is now like BoxyCharm 2.0, and it is now going to be $25 a month. But the boxes are a little bigger and you get more for your buck. So it's a little insane. Like in this box, just one product alone, you guys, is $90. $90 freaking dollars. Like, how much more bougier can this box get? Which I'm just like, wow, but I'm just like, okay, it's totally worth the money still. Okay, so let me give you some updated information about how BoxyCharm works now. So your customized beauty membership, it is up to a $200 value. Mine this month was worth $190 value. And it is $25 a month. You get 5 full-size items plus a gift and free shipping. So now they are going to have something called customizations. The first and only box where you test foundation swatches for your products better match to your skin tone. You get to choose now one select item for your box every month. And they also have add-ons and BoxyPopup, where you get to shop beauty deals up to 80% off, you guys. And some of the things that I've been looking at on the whole like add-ons and BoxyPopup thing, like there's some good stuff, some expensive stuff on it, and it's just like totally gonna be worth your dollar if you want to do that. They have a few new things here with the whole like $25 now BoxyCharm, and I'm not mad at it, you guys. Like it's pretty crazy. So I just wanted to give you guys like a little update on that. Now you have your BoxyCharm 2.0, which is $25 a month. You have something called BoxyPremium, where you can upgrade it for a bigger box for $35 a month. Then there's BoxyLuxe, where they do, I believe, every 3 months, and you get to pick up to 3 items for that box, and that one is $49.99 a month. So there's a lot of different boxes to choose from, a lot of upgrades, a lot of pop-ups, add-ons, and all types of jazz. So if you want to check that out, go ahead and hit boxycharm.com, and you can check all that out, you guys. And regardless of how much it is, I'm still paying for it, and I still love it, and it's still worth your like $25. Like it's insane. I will mention that, you know, we are coming to a closing in this year. This is the second to last box of 2019, and I just wanted to give you like an update of like my favorite boxes this year, because they have been quite a few really good boxes this year. So a couple of my favorites are the January box, just because they had Tatcha mask in it, and I was just like, oh my gosh, genius, freaking loved it. The April box, which had the Cover FX face palette and the brushes that I absolutely freaking fell in love with. I'm probably going to travel with that face palette, and I still use it. So I'm just like, I freaking love that box. It was just so good, you guys. The May box I really enjoyed. And then the June box, just because I was able to give my first giveaway with that box, and it meant so much for me to give back to you guys, because I really, really just appreciate your love and support. So, and I want to do like more giveaways for the New Year's, you guys. It's coming. I've just been such on a tight budget that I haven't even like, it's November 7th, and I haven't bought anything this month yet, you guys. It's like that. Like, it's just crazy. And then, of course, I really, really enjoyed the September box, because they had the Violet Voss palette, and I absolutely fell in love with that palette. It was so good. I love their freaking eyeshadow formula. They are freaking amazing with their palettes, and there's quite a few little palettes that they've been dropping that I've been wanting to get. So maybe for the coming of the new year, you guys. So I just wanted to share my favorite boxes with you guys. So now let's get into the whole BoxyCharm thing of what I got this month. I'm gonna go in order, and this month's theme was Stellar. They kept it within the whole thing of like the Celestial Thunder Dominique Cosmetics palette, because it was just like a whole space type of theme. As you can see on my face, I have most of the products on my face. I wanted to keep within the theme of like the whole galaxy and like stars and stuff like that. So I did it very like grungy and smoky and dark today. And I really love the way it came out, because this is what I envisioned. But as for how easy the products were to use is a whole other story. Let's get into it. And I'm going to keep the palette for last, because I have a lot of things to say about this palette, you guys. And it's just like, I can't. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the Antioxidant Dew Quench and Glow Serum. This thing runs for $90, you guys. And I will say, though, it is very pretty. I really love the blue. This comes, it's pretty, like, milky. It is a milky formula. It's a little thick, but when you put it on your face, it feels amazing. It smooths everything out. It glides on so well. It's not like glue, like sticky or tacky or like clumpy, and it evens out very well. And it does come completely sealed, so make sure that it's completely sealed, because you have to crack it open when you get it. This serum is an antioxidant dew, lavishes skin with quenching encapsulated antioxidants, nurturing amino acids, and an array of soothing botanicals. Used as a lightweight hydrator or as a layering piece in your skincare wardrobe. It's a company called Cypress. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Excuse me if I don't. And I've never used this brand before. One of the things that I absolutely love about BoxyCharm, you guys, is it just gives you so many different opportunities to try so many new brands that you've probably never heard of but are so worth the money. I really, really love that about BoxyCharm. Like, a lot of the things that I've gotten this year, I was just like, dude, I've never heard of this company, and then you completely fall in love with their stuff. So I really like that. It really lets you just try things outside of your comfort zone and outside of the box. And you get to fall in love with some pretty good stuff. Some pretty expensive stuff, but some pretty good stuff. The formula did really feel good on my skin, and it really kept my face hydrated, and it gave it like a really natural, healthy, kind of quenchy glow for me to put my foundation on. So I really like that about it. The only thing is I don't want to fall in love with it, because I don't want to pay $90 or something like that. It's just too much, you guys. Okay, the next thing that I got was the Dose of Colors Liquid Matte Lipstick. You know I die for some matte lipstick. I have it on. It is absolutely gorgeous, you guys. I freaking died for this lipstick. I'm dying. I'm living. I freaking died again. Came back to life, living for this lipstick completely. This is what you see. It's just not sticky. It is not like cracking. It's just, oh my gosh. I can't say. And it was really, really easy to apply. Like, I've tried Dose of Colors before. I have like this really vibrant purple by them, but it is the only one that I have tried. I will say, I don't know if they changed the formula, because I feel like this one feels a lot more comfortable than the other one that I have. And that one just like after a few hours really just like seeped out into like my lines, and it was a bit drying. So I hope that it doesn't happen with this one, but so far so good, you guys, and I live for the color. Also, the applicator was really easy to work with. That tip, I used it to line my lips, and I had no problem whatsoever lining my lips, and it went on like a dream. It was so good. I'm absolutely loving this color. It's called Charm. I am so happy that I got this freaking lipstick. It runs for $18, and it is a velvety high fashion matte finish which envelopes lips in rich long wearing color. It applies as creamy liquid, but after a few minutes it dries to an ultra comfortable matte finish. Exactly what it says is exactly what it does, and I absolutely freaking love it. I'm so excited over this freaking lipstick. Next one is, I don't know if they pronounce it Vita Mask or Vita Mask, but it's a morning and evening eye mask. Now these two I did not use because you have to kind of use them together, but I'm going to talk about them really quick because I've never used this brand before. They run for $12. But I'll be honest with you, I don't know if it comes, like if you went on their site, I don't know if you can buy this together for $12 or if they're $12 each. So I'll just, like I always do, you guys, I usually find out some more information about my stuff after just like doing more research and things like that. And I always leave more information for you guys in my description box below. So make sure you always check my description box, because I always give extra information on the things that I'm trying or talking about, or, you know, just want to let you guys know like my experience with things like that. So one is a morning mask, and it's a cooling eye mask to brighten and depuff, infused with anti-pollution and anti-blue light protections. This eye mask is ideal for those on the go. The evening mask is also an ultra relaxing eye mask that is made to aid in repairing the delicate eye area and to smooth fine lines. Made with centella and hyaluronic acid, this mask is a perfect companion to your nightly routine. And I really want to try them together, but I feel like, you guys, you can't really review eye mask unless you've constantly use them to see any difference or like changes in what it's talking about. So I can give you an update in another video about these, which I'm probably going to do with some other stuff, because it's just you guys have no idea. But I'm excited to use these. One, I love the freaking packaging. The packaging are so cute. You know that I have a thing for stars, and this one has stars all over it. This one has shooting stars and the moons all over it. It's super cute. I love that. And I was also very intrigued because the morning one is made with silver, caffeine, algae complex, and pumpkin and pomegranate. Now, I'm not a pumpkin fan, don't kill me, but I'm not knocking it either. And that was just really interesting to see pumpkin. I love me some pomegranate though. Oh my gosh, one of my favorite tropical smoothie cafe smoothies is the pomegranate plunge. It is so good, so freaking to die for. I freaking love that damn smoothie. But yeah, so that really caught my eye, and I thought that was just really cool. So I'm excited to try these. And this is like legit an eye mask. Like, it's not just like the patches. It is like a full eye mask that goes over your eyes. BoxyCharm is starting to make their own products, and they made brushes, you guys. These are very different, very unique brushes. They come in this cute little reusable pouch with a button on it, and I love that it's frosted. You know that I'm a freaking sucker for frosted shit, so I freaking love that. And the fact that you can actually fit more brushes in it with them, because it doesn't take up much space, like legit, that's it. So I can fit other brushes in there with it, which is great, and it's great to travel with. These brushes run for $35. It is a 2-piece brush set. And I know in the BoxyLuxe this month, it's a 5-piece brush set. So if you're getting BoxyLuxe, you're going to get 5 of them. But they are black, you guys. Like, this is so compact. Like, when you feel it, it's super soft. And I know it didn't drag my makeup when I used it. Like, I used this one to use one of the eyeshadows in the palette as blush, but I kind of like contoured it, as you can see. And then this I used for one of the shadows for highlighter. It is super, it reminds me of, like, you know, when you get your dog groomed, or like you take them a bath and then you comb their coat and it is just nice and smooth. This is what that feels like. I'm trying to be as descriptive as I can with you guys. That is what these brushes feel like. And they feel really nice on the skin, but the brushes are a bit heavy. And I don't mind them. They're very different. I've never seen anything like this before. So I'm pretty psyched about BoxyCharm finally getting into like the whole product game of making their own stuff and putting it in the boxes. I'm excited for that. So these work pretty well. I'm not mad at them. And then we also got a little samples of the Pretty Vulgar lightweight concealer. I'm not a fan. I use the top one, you guys, and I will say that if you don't use the entire thing and you don't seal it back up, like, it oxidizes so bad that when I went back in to do my under eyes, it legit turned like a pinkish gray, and that was not the color from when I first opened it. I was just like, holy crap. I used it as primer on my eyes, and I also used it as concealer under my eyes, which that's what it is, concealer. And it didn't really mask too much under my eyes, but I can try it again and give you a further update. But I do like that they're trying to figure out how they can add in some like concealers and foundations for us, and they're trying to think outside the box and trying to figure out ways on how they can give us more for our buck. And I really like that they're trying, you guys. And by the way, this is the box. I don't know if this is how all the boxes are gonna come, but I really like that the box is like colorful, because you know our previous boxes were a lot smaller and more compact, and the inside of it was, I believe, just black as well. But I do like the color that's in the box now, and I'm hoping that they keep it that way. You guys, last but not least, let's talk about this palette. It is Dominique Cosmetics, $35, and it is the Celestial Thunder palette. It is an explosion of vivid pigments, shadows, and glittery foils with 8 uniquely formulated shades for a creative, colorful eye look or a simple pop of electric color. These vibrantly made shades tell a cosmic story and bring the universe to life. All right, you guys, I have quite a few things to say about this palette. Here's what it looks like. Absolutely gorgeous. I cannot say enough on how it is just so appealing to the eye. Let's get into the nitty gritty, because I'm like 50-50 when it comes to this palette. Now, you know that I am a Kristen Dominique fan. I follow her, I watch her videos. I love how she's just, her sweet like energy through the camera, just like, it gives me love. It makes me want to love you guys. It makes me want to love the whole universe. Like, I really love that about her. And she does the most cutest tutorials ever. And I like her whole thing of like when she was doing her tutorials on how different countries do makeup compared to ours. So I really like those videos. I was so ecstatic, like I kid you not. I'm gonna be totally extra right now, because I was legit like, oh my gosh, I'm finally gonna get to try out, you know, DC eyeshadow formula. And when I saw the spoiler on us getting this palette in this box this month, I was beyond, like legit beyond so excited. I was just like, oh my gosh, okay, finally. Don't kill me, but I have to say this because I have to be honest with you guys. There's like, I'm not gonna freaking lie to you guys. My first impressions of trying this palette, you guys, was not good at all. If you're gonna use this palette or even get something like this, I mean, this one specifically only BoxyCharmers can get, because they solely made this palette just for BoxyCharm. But she does have a bigger version. I still want to try her first palette, because I have not heard any negative things about her stuff, you guys. My first just impressions with using this palette was not fun at all. Packaging is gorgeous. I love it. It comes with a mirror. I've gotten really spoiled with small palettes that come with mirrors now, you guys. Like now, before it didn't bother me, and now it's just like, oh, it doesn't have a mirror. Like I freaking need a mirror. So I'm getting just spoiled with that now. I love the shape of the pans. It's freaking genius. I absolutely love it. She started out with the circle ones, and now she has like these kind of, I have no idea what to call them, but they're absolutely gorgeous. I love that. And I like the silver lining around them. And you can also fold this really easily towards the back. It does not crack or anything, because you know how with some like you hear the crack. Not at all on this one. So it's really easy just to fold back and play with. The main freaking eyeshadow that drew me in, well, two, was Black Matter and Eternal Lights, which are these two right here. When I first went in with Black Matter, the base I used was Zero Gravity, which is a gray. Totally fine, a great matte. You could build it up, pack it on, no problems whatsoever. When I went into the Black Matter, because I wanted it just all over my lid, because it just looks so gorgeous in the pan, you guys, I had so much trouble getting that shadow onto this eye. Like, my problem was so much trial and error on this eye. I used my finger, did not work. I used a brush without wetting it, did not work. Then I was just like, okay, let me wet the brush, go in with it, and it started coming off, but then it was going on patchy. Like, it would just stay stuck on certain areas and not glide easily on. It was just really bad, you guys. And you definitely have to do your eyes with a palette like this first, because there is so much fallout of glitter. Like, I legit have glitter all over my face. Even when I was done with my eyes and I went in with a makeup removing wipe and I try to get the glitter all like off of my face so I can do my face, When I went in with the serum, I legit ended up with glitter all over my face, including my forehead. Like, I'm a freaking glowing ball right now of glitter. And I was just like, oh my gosh, how the hell do I make this work? Like, I legit tried everything. Then, when I went to go do this eye, I had no issues whatsoever. I don't know what the problem was on this eye, you guys. I kid you not. I went in, I did the same exact thing to both eyes. There was not a difference. And I went in with a wet brush and it went over very well, very easily. But of course, there was just glitter fallout everywhere. And the punch of the glitter, you guys, just does not stay on your eyes very long. Like, I still have to use my finger and go back in and like press it in there and make sure that you can see the vibrancy of like the glitter and stuff. I will say, when I first dived into these eyeshadows, you guys, you know how in eyeshadows, like, they put that film over the eyeshadows when they're done making it, just so it can preserve it until we get it, and then sometimes you just have to like scrape off that film. These two felt like that. Like, they felt really gritty getting in there, and I had to like scrape it off and kind of get off that first layer. And after that, they were pretty fine. You guys, I'm really in the middle. Like, I'm going to continue to use this and I'm going to give you an update on it. But for like my first impressions, I had a really tough time using this palette. I will say they are gorgeous. I use this one as blush, and you have to go in with a really light hand because it is very pigmented, and that's what I used. And I freaking love it. That one is called Storm Dust. Then I used Eternal Lights as highlighter, and you guys, it's just chunky. It gets all over the place. It did not stay. I like the shine of it, and I guess this is maybe just meant to be a topper. I'm gonna re-watch her video with the bigger palette to see how she uses it and how you are meant to use some of these eyeshadows. And trust me, I'm a fan. I'm not knocking her, but this is just trial and error. Everyone is gonna have a different experience with any type of eyeshadow and any type of palette. So this is just what I went through with this palette. I am going to continue to use it because the mattes on the bottom are absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna just swipe some for you. So I'm gonna go into Black Matter. See, like, now it doesn't feel as gritty as it did before. And it's just so pretty, you guys. It's got like pink and blue reflexes in them. I really like this eyeshadow, and I wanted it to work so bad. And then when I went into play with Eternal Light, I don't know, you guys, like, I'm a bit disappointed. But I will give you like a further update on this, you guys, because I really like want to love her stuff. And just by like my first impressions on using this, it was just not fun at all, you guys. I had so much trouble on this side. This side came out way better than this side. It's just, yeah, I'm at that point right now. So I'm not giving it a thumbs up. I'm not giving it a thumbs down. I'll give you a further review in another video to see if I can get all this stuff to work for me. But now, last but not least, the biggest thing for me with this, you guys, is to see if this eyeshadow is going to give me an allergic reaction or not. My sole purpose on doing this like starry and like galaxy grungy look was to try that main formula with the metallics and the shimmer in it to see if her formula is going to give me a reaction or not. I'm praying that it doesn't, so then I can continue to use this palette and figure out what is the best way to use it, because I really want to try out some of her other palettes. But for right now, you guys, no. You guys, that is my BoxyCharm. That is the tea for the day. That is my experience with this palette. Do not come for me. It is my honest opinion. We are all entitled to our honest opinion. I'm not going to lie to you guys when it comes to trying out these products. And I'm going to give you the best description reviews that I possibly can. So with that being said, you guys, I will give you reviews on this. I absolutely love the lipstick. I will try these out. I'm not mad at the brushes. They're really cool and different. And the serum is pretty cool. I have to see what it's gonna do for me. So let's like $90 on my face. Okay. Love the packaging, love everything about this palette except the difficulty that I had with the shimmers and how there's glitter all over my face and it was very difficult to get off. That's BoxyCharm, you guys. I love you. Please subscribe. It will mean the world to me. And if I did not mention, yes, I'm going to continue to film the BoxyCharm video for you guys because you voted on me to keep them on my channel, and I really appreciate your feedback and your comments and your support, and I'm always going to want to do what you guys want me to do. So I asked you guys if you wanted me to continue filming with BoxyCharm, and you guys said yes, and here it is, and I'm going to keep it. And next year, I'm going to do my best to get me and my girls on a schedule where we can do a few unboxings together. So with that being said, you guys, I love you. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.